Good kind of Garrett Thompson coming at you live from East High School in Salt Lake City, Utah. On a beautiful night, Garrett Thompson. And again, we spoke about this prior to the game here tonight, and it's a tale of two teams. One team can run the ball. One team's been struggling. One team has been doing a great job in the air, and the other team's been struggling. Little bit of Jekyll and Hyde here.
Absolutely, Mike. East High School has had a phenomenal ground game so far this season, led by Ignacio Otucolo, leading his team in rushing yards. Got about 122 yards per game and averaging 9 yards per carry. On the flip side, Alta High School is throwing the ball very well. They got a great quarterback in Tucker Brown and two great receivers in Matt McKay and Evan Morton.
Well, Evan Morton's an interesting story. As Michael Buffer comes on the loudspeaker here. Evan Morton's an interesting story. This is a kid who's turned from track star to near Heisman here with Alta High.
Yeah, Mike, we talked to Alta High School's football defensive coordinator, Marshall Hendrickson, before the game, and he talked about, Evan's story, starting as a track and field athlete, setting a school record for the 100-yard dash. This season, he's got 65 yards a game, 5 touchdowns overall, 4 receiving touchdowns. I mean, he's killing it out there, and he is one of the cornerstones of the pass game for the Alta Hawks.
And Alta High School will be kicking off from the 40-yard line here to start this game. And GT, a blackout here tonight from East High as well.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. They are honoring a former player who unfortunately passed away last Saturday. Had a beautiful moment of silence before the game, and thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family.
For the Leopards, looks like number 0 and number 22.
And returning is going to be Lorsher. He's been an absolute just force for this team this season. On the return, and also back to return for East. It's going to be Sayosi. And that one through the end zone to Callister. We'll kick this thing off, and through the end zone we go.
Goes out of the end zone for a touchback. East ball, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So 1st and 10 here for East High School. It is really loud up in this press box, GT.
Incredibly loud. Not an environment that we're used to, but got to love those Friday night lights.
You got to enjoy it, and we'll take what we can get. And Damian Crosby here from the shotgun. And they've had a great run game. They're going to run a play action, though. First play, throws it off of the hands. That went directly off
Crosby
the hands.
Pass falls incomplete.
Of Sayosi.
Intended for number 22. Bring up 2nd down.
Crosby found himself under a little bit of pressure there, Mike. Edge rushers for Alta did a pretty good job on that play.
And expect to see number 2, Otucolo, a lot out of the backfield tonight, GT.
Yeah, we talked to Nacio's dad prior to the game. He is the director of player personnel for the East High Leopards, and basically just sung his praises. I mean, he has been phenomenal this season.
As running the outside, Otucolo gets a block, but he is dropped at the 19-yard line.
For the Leopards, with number 2, Otucolo.
That's a great tackle by Riker Ellis. Loss of a yard there.
Pickup of 1. Going to bring up 3rd down 9.
Actually, I think they're going to give him a yard, so it's going to be a 3rd and long here.
Mike, during that conversation we had with Coach Hendrickson, he mentioned Alta's run defense and how important that is for that game. Got to stop him on the ground.
Damian Crosby from the shotgun. Throws a screen, batted away, and great defense as it was intended for Otucolo.
Passes knocked down by number 11. Incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down 9.
And a great play by the defensive end, Cole Albrecht. We got Austin here on camera doing a great job. We love him. Guy produces a heck of a football game, GT. And that'll bring up 4th down.
For the Leopards will be number 35, Cooley.
So Cooley will punt this thing away.
Back deep for the Hawks will be number 21.
And returning for Alta is going to be Brock Russell. So Cooley to punt this thing away. Tries to draw the defense offside. And it's a decent punt. Going to land around the 50-yard line. Takes an East High bounce. to the Alta 40-yard line, and that's where
The ball
they will
takes
begin
the
their
East
first
Downs
drive of the game,
down
GT.
At the Alta 40-yard line where they start, 1st and 10.
Tough start on offense for the East Leopards, Mike, but hopefully their defense, which is currently led by inside linebacker Leone Hola, 11 tackles per game, and plays both sides of the ball as well.
Yes, he does.
A lot of dual sport athletes and a lot of guys playing both sides of the ball for both teams.
Yeah, very interesting. Probably a lot of Saturday morning bruises, I would assume.
Absolutely.
The snap, a little trickery here. To the outside we go. He crosses the 40 and takes a hit.
Touch pass, number 17.
To the 42-yard
Brought down by
line.
number 22.
Very strong, great play. But honestly, defensively,
Takavaki for the Leopards.
Sayosi Tachibaki, what a play defensively there
2nd 7.
to limit the yardage for Alta. As the lights finally start to power up here, and the sun is strong, GT. I'll be honest. September Salt Lake sun is not any joke for anybody.
It is pretty warm today, but it's a beautiful night for some high school football.
As Tucker Brown takes the snap, he's going to hand off here. Here we go. Nolan Lones cuts to the outside, bounces right to the 50. And good coverage by Lorscher. Sorry.
Ball carrier for the Hawks, number 20.
Hola, rather.
He slips down 2 yards short.
Lones, their senior tight end and leading rusher.
2.
He's got 28 carries over their first 3 games of the season, only averaging about 3 yards per carry, Mike. So, that rush right there, exceeding his average, and they might look to run to him as this game progresses.
See what they do here in the 3rd and 2. They're not going to run it. It's going to be a throw. And here we go. They go to Lones on the screen pass. He's got a 1st down and more, and he works his way to the East High 45.
Way to convert on 3rd down there for the Alta Hawks.
Down by number 1.
Just when you said it, GT, a little screen pass to Nolan Lones. Why not?
Enough for a 1st down. The Hawks
Big
ball,
Tucker
1st
Brown,
and 10,
junior
45.
QB. He's had a pretty solid season so far. Been struggling a little bit, but he's got some great receivers to lean on.
And Tucker Brown from the shotgun. They're going to run a bunch formation here. Brown takes a snap. He fires right, and was it caught along the sideline? It looks like it was.
Pass complete to number 18.
And a nice catch. And number 18, Trevin Fabrizio.
Pick up a 4.
4-yard gain. Going to be a 2nd and 6 here. We are squeezed into this press box, GT. Tucker Brown from the shotgun. We are really backed up here. Brown takes shotgun snap, fires, has a man. That's Matt McKay. 1st down and more. Head down he goes, and he works his way to the East High 24-yard line.
McKay was wide open on that play. Secondary for East. Had a bit of a lapse there, and they are approaching the red zone here, Mike.
Ball 1st and 10 at the East 24.
So here we go. Tucker Brown from the shotgun, opposite 24-yard line. And the Hawks looking to strike first here. Both teams 2-1 in the season, first game of region play. It's play action. Throws, he's got Matt McKay again. Nice play, he makes a man miss. Still on his feet, Matt McKay to the 1st down marker. And this kid is not a joke. Matt McKay, a much-needed 1st down.
McKay, an incredible senior wide receiver, currently leading the team in receiving yards per game at 79. He's got 2 touchdowns on the season, and quarterback Tucker Brown loves to target him on short throws, and we saw that on the last 2 possessions here, Mike.
Yeah, Matt McKay, just an absolute phenom on both sides of the football, defensively as well. But, again, you see what he can do there, making multiple guys miss, stays on his feet. He does not stop until you make him, as they are now here in a really good field position. Lones a spin and gets dropped at the 14 and dropped the football. And it looks like it was recovered by the Hawks.
Number 23 with that carry. Ball comes out, but it's recovered by the Hawks.
Yes, it was. And if I'm not mistaken, we were up here in the press box.
Everybody clap your hands.
But Bear Strong jumped on it for the recovery.
Yeah, unfortunate situation there, Mike, but they recovered it, and they are in the red zone here, looking to score first touchdown of the game.
So a 2nd and 6 here from around the 8-yard line. 2nd and 2, rather, from the 8-yard line. I don't know what I'm saying here. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 2 from the 8. He throws over the middle. Matt McKay was there, but a great defensive play by Leone Hola.
Pass intended for number 8 is incomplete. Knocked down by number 1. Bring up 3rd down, 6.
It is 3rd and 6, by the way, GT. Our perspective is not amazing from here. So a 3rd and 6 here.
We mentioned Leone Hola there. Great job batting down that pass. He's got 11 tackles per game, Mike, and he does occasionally run the ball. So look for him on both ends of the field as well.
Leone Hola. We talked to Otukola's father before the game. As throws out of the shotgun snap. Oh, he's got a man into the end zone. Is that a touchdown? It looks like it is. Touchdown, Alta Hawks.
To number 21.
Brock Russell.
Yeah, touchdown, Hawks.
Works his way in for 6, and the Hawks strike first.
Incredible drive there from the Alta Hawks, Mike. Worked their way down the field and got it done in the red zone on that last play.
And another screen pass there, GT. They're kind of going the short game here tonight.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for 2 here on a what looks to be a trick play, Mike.
Oh, wow. They're going to try to convert here. Let's see what they do. What is going on?
Here comes the shift.
They are shifting. And are they going to shift into a PAT? It looks like they will.
Number 16 on to attempt the extra point.
Haven't seen a formation like that in a while, Mike.
That was interesting. Jack McAllister with the point after, and that is money in the bank. So a 7-0 game here for the Alta Hawks with 6:46 to go in the first. And a solid 5 minutes and 14 seconds for Alta.
Alta 7, East nothing.
By the way, GT, I would love to stream for this game. Have you gotten a stream for the game? I'm trying, would love to send it out to your dad or whoever needs to get it.
Yeah, don't have the stream. I directed those in my family and friend group to head to kslsports.com and find the game there.
All right. We're trying to find it. Hopefully we do. And McAllister back onto the field to kick this puppy off.
Number 16 to kick off. Back deep will be number 0 and number 22.
And Marcus Lorscher back to return it. He's been a phenom as well, returning the football this season. And it goes right through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Leopards will start from their own 20.
Kick goes in the end zone again for a touchback. East will start their second drive, but 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Here we go. Damian Crosby and company from their own 20, down 7-0 to the Alta Hawks. Early in this one. Hands it off. Up the middle. He's got room to run. And a solid run, what they needed from Nasio Otukolo.
Number 2, Otukolo on the carry. Up the middle for a pickup of 8.
So a second and short here.
Down 2.
Mike, they're going to keep looking to him to run the ball. 3 rushing touchdowns on the season. He's the cornerstone of East High's run game.
You got Otukolo at the helm. Along with Leone Hola. And both guys, I'm sure you're going to hear us say their names a lot tonight. As Crosby here from the shotgun. Crosby hands it off. No, takes it himself. And does he break for a yard? I think they're going to give him maybe a quarter of a yard there. So it's going to be a third and short here.
Solid defense there from Alta. Great anticipation. Damian Crosby is a solid running QB. And picks up a lot of all-purpose yards, game over game. So, great stop there by the Alta Hawks.
So 3rd and inches here from their own 29. East High. We are in a Lambeau Field type press box situation, GT.
We are, but it is a beautiful setting for a Friday night game.
It really is. You got the absolutely beautiful view of, well, none other but Little Cottonwood Canyon, where Alta resides, as another run play, and it looks like Lorscher got the Otukola rather got the first down.
Enough for an East tie. First down.
So Otukola works his way to the 41. It's the first down for
First
East.
and 10 at the East 31-yard line.
So we mentioned this earlier, Mike. First game of region play, 5A Region 6. Both teams 2-1 on the season so far. And, looking to grow in the win column.
As Otukolo makes a man miss, still on his feet, works his way to the 40-yard line. And Nacio Otukolo showing what he does best here.
Otukolo on the carry again for the Leopards. Pickup of 9.
It's a 9-yard carry for Otukolo. And GT, Otukolo right now just having a heck of a campaign as a senior. As on the season, he is ranked 11th in the state in rush yards prior to the game with 395 yards.
Phenomenal running back, and this East High team is really a veteran team. Tons of seniors and a lot of experience on this squad.
And yes, he drew him off sides. Exactly what he was trying to do. And Damian Crosby is going to pick up an extra 5 here. And it's going to be another East High first down.
Offsides on the defense will be enough for an East High. First down.
So they'll be at their own 45-yard line now.
Be first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Crosby takes a snap. It's handed off up the middle. Otukolo. And makes his way to the 46-yard line. Maybe a gain of a yard.
Number 1, Ola on the carry.
Leone Ola, rather.
Second down 9.
Ola on the carry.
Leone Ola playing both sides of the ball tonight, Mike. An incredible player. I mean, this team, great receivers, but they're going to keep looking to run the ball if they can.
And here's a throw, and he finds a man. It's Lorscher to the 49-yard line.
Crosby's pass complete.
So Crosby,
Lurcher.
not a ton of completions here tonight, but that was a nice one to the opposite 48-yard line.
Pickup of 6. It'll bring up third down 3.
So a 3rd and 3 here.
Leopards slowly making their way up the field here. A score on this drive would be massive for them. Really tip the scales on the momentum of this game and get the home crowd into it.
Otukolo up the pipe, works his way to the 46-yard line, and the Markham just short of the first down.
It'll bring up fourth down 1.
Nice job by this Alta defensive squad. Looks like they might go for it. Now they're going to put this thing away from the Hawks 46. Let's see what they do. Looks like Crosby's going to stay on the field.
And East is going for it. Interesting formation here, Mike.
Very. And Crosby hands it up the pipe, and it's a first down and more for Nea.
On the carry, be number 9, Akeli. Be a first down, Leopards.
Akeli Nea, his first carry of the day, Mike. And
the Hawk,
converts on that fourth down.
Interesting kind of 3-back set there that they were in, GT.
It was, yeah. 3 guys in the backfield and simple handoff and ran it right on through.
And they're running it again here with Crosby under center. Crosby hands it off again. Here we go. Up the pipe. Nice job by the Alta front. And it's a gain of, looks like 4 yards there.
Number 9, the carry again for the Leopards.
So Nea, 2 straight runs here and 2 decent runs. It's going to be a 2nd and 6 here. 2nd and 5, actually. Looks like they gave him an extra yard.
5. It'll bring up second down 5.
Leopards on the opposing 34. And burning a ton of clock here, Mike.
3-back set again. Crosby under center. Another handoff. You can expect it. No. Play action. But he gets dropped and sacked in the backfield. Oh, no. Did he stay on his feet? He did. Remaining to stand up. But eventually sacked.
Crosby brought down by a couple of Hawks.
By number 15, Bear Turner. Was the guy who finished the tackle
loss
there.
of 5. It'll bring up 3rd down 10.
Joining him, though, Timmy Snell. Timmy Snell, two sacks in the season already.
Unfortunate mistake on offense from the Leopards, but very good defense by the Alta Hawks. Executed the pass rush, and East finds himself in a tough place right now here, Mike.
And East, it's going to be a 3rd and 10 off the unfortunate sack. Crosby takes shotgun snap, throws deep down the sideline. Lorser's there, but it's picked off and intercepted. And the Hawks are going to get it back. All because of the man.
Crosby's pass.
Number 25, Riker Ellis, his 2nd interception of the season.
That's Crosby's 5th interception on the season. Intended receiver was number 0, Marcus Lorser. And tough first quarter for the East High Leopards.
End of the first quarter.
And
Alta 7,
solid performance from Alta so far.
All right, so that'll do it. Through 1. Alta up 7-0. They're going to get the ball back when we start the second quarter. Stay with us here with KSL Sports. Mike Goodkind, Gary Thompson, Austin, running the camera. Thanks for- and we're back here from beautiful Salt Lake City, Utah. East High School, the home of, well, you know what it is, GT, High School Musical.
It is well known for that, Mike. The high school actually attracts a ton of tourists every year. And, yeah, if you're a fan of that movie franchise, then you definitely know this high school.
Hawk ball to start second quarter, 1st and 10 at their own 10.
So 1st and 10 from their own 10. Brown takes a snap, has loads of time, fires one deep down the field, nearly picked off. And it was broken up.
Pass intended for
by
number 3.
Timmy Tao.
Broken up by number 3, Tao. Bring up 2nd down 10.
Number 3, Evan Morton, the intended receiver on that play. And really showcased his speed on that route, Mike. Created some space for himself, but secondary for East batted that pass down and got it done on defense.
Now, if East High can make a defensive stand here, potentially get the ball back, I know it's still 2nd down, but they'd get the ball back at around the 45, 50-yard line, and the interception wouldn't be the worst thing ever. So, see what happens. Tucker Brown, shotgun snap, takes a handoff, fires to his left. He's got McKay, who breaks to around the 15-yard line, and that's a gain of 5.
Pass complete to number 8. Brought down by a host of Leopards. Pickup of 6. Bring up 3rd down 4.
It's going to be a 3rd and 4 here for the Alta Hawks, GT.
Quarterback Tucker Brown likes to throw a lot of short passes, screen passes, and will hand the ball off occasionally. Not a ton of long balls so far.
Hands off to Lonez, and Lonez maybe gains half a yard on the play. Looks like they're actually getting him for a loss.
Ball carriers brought down for no gain.
It's going to be a 4th and short. They're going to have to punt it away. And like I said, GT, not the worst case scenario for the Leopards. They're going to get this one at around the 50-yard line.
Yeah, they're looking to
For the Hawks will be number
redeem
16.
themselves after, that tough first quarter, unfortunately. But, we've seen this offense throughout this season and last season as well, Mike, and they are solid on the ground with a great, veteran quarterback, running back, and receiving core.
Jack McAllister comes onto the field. We got a timeout on the field taken by the Hawks.
Reminder, parents.
GT, 7-0 game here. Alta in front.
Not sure exactly the day.
If you're East right now, what do you think the game plan is here and their thoughts here to maybe get the ball in the air a little more?
I mean, if I were East, I would keep running the ball, keep picking up yards on the ground. But, their receivers need to figure it out. Their play calls have been kind of interesting so far. Obviously running the ball a ton. But, they're going to have to throw the ball and do some work in the air too. So hopefully they get some receptions here on this next drive and get on the board here soon enough.
And McAllister. So McAllister's going to punt this puppy away here. Fully unloading my pockets here, GT. McAllister on the punt, has some time. And it's going to take a little bit of an Alta Hawks bounce right to the 45-yard line. So that is where the Leopards will begin their campaign on this drive.
45-yard line, where East will start.
And East High from their own 45-yard line. See what Damian Crosby's got up his sleeve on this drive after throwing a pick on the last. Crosby hands it off up the middle, and here we go. Could be fun. To the outside we go. Oh, he's got a huge run to the 40-yard line. Otukolo breaks this one open.
He kind of tripped when he got the handoff, but got himself back up, and a tremendous run there for Nacio Otukolo. And that's a first down for the East High Leopards.
Pick up of 15 yards. It'll be first.
A 15-yard carry for Otukolo.
40.
And the Leopards at the opposite 40-yard line. And Otukolo bounces outside. Got more room to run. He's got a first down and more. Otukolo to the 29-yard line.
Once again, Otukolo on the carry to the left side, and another East High first down.
We talked about it earlier, Mike. This run game is their bread and butter, and Otukolo is leading this team by a country mile in rushing yards. 9 yards per carry. He's got 3 rushing TDs on the season.
First
and looking to get one here,
40.
potentially for the East High Leopards.
30.
Otukolo ranked 11th in the state GT prior to today, 395 rushing yards. We talked about it prior. Kid's a monster.
Senior guy, Mike. I'm sure he's getting some college looks.
As Crosby tucks and runs, he works his way to, right around the first down marker as flags fly.
Crosby on the
but he makes his way to the
carry.
21-yard line.
Got a flag down on the field.
Didn't see the penalty on that play, Mike, but we'll see what the official says here.
And it could be a holding on the offense.
Holding on the East.
He made a 10-yard penalty, and they will be backed up to the Hawks' 33-yard line.
Spot foul, so only loss of 3, but it'll bring up first down 13.
Spot foul, though, GT, so from the spot, about a 3, again, where it happened, we backed up to the 33-yard line here.
Yeah, minor loss on that play. East looking to get back into it here.
First and 13 here. And here we go. Lorsher to the 25-yard line. Great tackle, though, GT,
tackle brings him down
by Bennett Coaster. He's been a great defensive player for the Hawks.
He really has, yeah.
Second down 8.
Yeah, Coaster, the middle linebacker, got about 11 tackles a game, Mike. It's been reacting to their offensive sets pretty quickly so far this game.
Yeah. So look out for number 26. Shotgun snap for Crosby. Avoiding the sack, stays on his feet. And he's going to let this thing fly opposite field into the end zone for a Leopards touchdown.
Complete to
Tate.
number
in the end zone for 6.
Pass complete to number 20, Tate for an East High touchdown.
What a phenomenal catch there by Tate. And veteran quarterback Damian Crosby found him in the end zone. Stayed on his feet, too. Almost got sacked there, Mike. He was under a lot of pressure. But that just underscores his experience. Stayed on his feet, kept his composure, and found the open man.
Well, they brought the blitz there, GT, and they took a gamble and unfortunately lost that gamble. And the point after here is perfect.
Kick is up and kick is good. Just like that, we're all tied at 7. 8:38 left in the second quarter.
So Joe Cooley ties this game up at 7, GT, and it's a brand new ball game.
All tied up here in the middle of the second. 8:38 to go here. And a phenomenal drive for the East Leopards.
What an athletic play, though, GT, by Crosby as he just fired that pass across his body, defense pressuring, and somehow ends up with 6 points.
Yeah, and with Ty-J Tate wide open in the end zone, junior running back for this East High squad. Did not expect him to be available on that play, but very, very good play.
Kicking off for the Leopards will be number 35, Cooley.
Joe Cooley will kick this thing away here.
Been loving the song selection here tonight, Mike.
GT, some aggressive tunes for sure. But it's tons of spirit here at East High as Cooley kicks this thing right to Brock Russell. But
flags are thrown. It's going to be an offsides, Mike.
Looks like it. So they'll kick from their own 35-yard line. GT, first game of the NFL season last night. What do you think of the new kickoff, by the way?
I like it. I think it encourages more returns. I mean, last year in the NFL, 80% of kickoffs ended in a touchback. So, anything to make the game a little more exciting, I'm all for.
Yeah.
What I didn't like was leaving Chiefs wide receiver Xavier Worthy on my bench. Not the best decision, but, it's week 1, so we're kind of feeling it now,
A hindsight 2021, GT.
Absolutely. Sure. Always is.
As Cooley squibs this out of bounds. And this will go into a penalty as they'll move this thing to the 40.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate false start.
Kick goes out of bounds
on the kickoff team.
Be a penalty on the Leopards.
Another penalty there, Mike.
So great field position for the Hawks here.
Very good field position.
After the penalty, the Hawks will start first and 10 at their own 40.
Where's I've been balling like a pro.
Here we go. Tucker Brown and company from their own 40. And we are back underway here. 8:38 to go here in the second quarter. Brown takes a snap, hands off to Lonez. Lonez bounces to the outside. He's got room and gains 2 on the play.
Number 23 on the carry for the Hawks.
Picked up a couple yards there. And Nolan Lonez also plays on the baseball team for the Alta Hawks. Pretty solid team. We got to watch them last season. It's great high school sports all around here in Division 5A.
Again, first region game of the season for both teams. And they look at the last 3 games, GT, as preseason.
Yeah, those non-conference games are really important.
As Brown fires one, and it's picked off. Back the other way we go to the 40, 35-30, 25-20, 15, 10, 5, into the end zone, to the house.
Number 20, take for a touchdown.
And defensive play by TJ Tate.
The home crowd here really getting into it, Mike. They're loving that one. Pick 6 for TJ Tate. 2 touchdowns for the young running back / defensive back.
TJ Tate, GT. Wow, what a play.
Talk about getting it done on both sides of the ball. I mean, receiving touchdown on their last drive and a pick 6 here, Mike.
Attempt the extra point for the Leopards.
Just like that, the pendulum has swung in the total opposite direction here, Mike.
Well, we talked about this, GT, as the point after is perfect for Cooley. And it's a 14-7 lead for East. But GT, we talked about this. If you are Tucker Brown, the junior, you're young, you got to limit the turnovers. He's got 7 interceptions on the season. That was his 7th.
You got that right, Mike. I mean, that was his 7th interception on the season, like you said. And we did talk to Alta's offensive coordinator prior to the game. And that was one of the things he mentioned as well. I mean, we got to minimize turnovers against this East High defense. Because if not, it's going to be a long night for him, unfortunately.
East 14, Hawks.
But yeah, great play there by the East High secondary. And just like that, they are up 14-7 with 7:18 left in the second.
TJ Tate, man.
Let's get ready to rumble!
This team, GT, has had a bevy of plays like that this season. Lorsher, 155 yards through 2 kick returns this season. There you go. You see it again. And the special teams and defense have been earning this team a lot of points this season.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Lorsher's receiving yards, for example. I mean, he's getting 34 yards per game.
Kickoff, caught in the end zone.
Not a whole ton, but you look at his all-purpose yards, and you realize that he's got a ton, and like you said, from both of those long kick returns. So, solid receiver for them, and very solid on special teams as well.
All right, the Alta Hawks redemption tour time. 7:18 to go. Tucker Brown back out onto the field. And you got to expect GT, Matt McKay is probably going to enter the fold right here on this drive.
He absolutely is. They got to get him involved if they want to be successful on the offensive end.
As Brown takes the snap, hands off to Lonez, and he loses a yard off of a nice tackle.
23. No gain.
By Kelly there on the tackle, GT.
I felt like the run game started off pretty well for Alta, all things considered, in the first quarter, but they are really feeling the heat from that East High defensive line. They have not had a ton of gains on the ground since that first quarter.
Tucker Brown from the shotgun here on their own 20, and looks like he drew the defense offside. The unfortunate thing is, GT, the refs don't have microphones, so we don't know who the penalty is on every time.
We do not. Gonna have to rely on hand signals and cues. Doing it the old-fashioned way.
Yes, we are. From their own 25 here. Brown takes snap, fires a screen pass to Lonez, and Lonez is up the field and works his way across the first down marker. Looks like they're going to spot him at the 31-yard line, GT.
You know, Lonez wide open on the screen there.
Pickup of 6. That's a first down. First and 10 Hawks at their own 31.
That's a first down. They're moving the chains.
Tucker Brown again from the shotgun. Alta primarily runs a shotgun. Not going to see much else. Fires one that was nearly intercepted. And it was good defense.
17, knocked up in the air, falls incomplete. We'll bring up second down 10.
Great defense by Talafai, number 24, as he broke that play up.
Junior quarterback Tucker Brown has been getting rid of the ball pretty quickly so far here, Mike. I thought that this East High D would make him scramble a little bit more than he's used to, but he's getting the ball out of his hands pretty quickly, and we haven't seen a ton of blitzes from East quite yet.
We really have not, GT. Tucker Brown's had a good amount of time to throw. And again, Junior we talked to as he throws another screen pass to Matt McKay.
Pass complete.
And he was dropped.
Brought down at the line by number 15. Kalani. Pick up a 1 and bring up 3rd down 9.
The Leopards in zone coverage there. Good vision. Brought him down quickly, and that'll bring up a 3rd down for the Alta Hawks.
The Hawks now a 3rd and 9 from their own 32.
Tough spot here, Mike. They are looking to convert and move those chains.
Brown takes a snap, fires over the middle. Matt McKay is there. Makes a man miss, still on his feet to the opposite 45, and Matt McKay.
Pass complete to number 8.
Like a U.S. Marine in the field. He will not go down.
They got it to the guy that has been consistently their best receiver this season and last season for that matter. Phenomenal catch there for Matt McKay. And good throw by Brown. And just like that, the Alta Hawks, much more favorable field position.
Tucker Brown from the Leopards 43. As we got whistles, and it's going to be an offside call. Who's it going to be on, though? And a defensive offside, so
penalty is on East for offside.
they're going to move this to the Leopards' 38-yard line.
5-yard penalty.
The Alta Hawks are prepared to make some noise here.
Bring up 1st down 5.
With 5:22 to go in the second quarter.
Got Lonas in the backfield again. Curious to see what they're going to do here.
And another set of whistles. Is it another offsides on the defense? No, it's a false start. So
going to be a false start.
We are right back to the 43 we go.
1st and 10 at the 43.
They were setting up a screen pass there for McKay. But, yeah, penalty on the Hawks, and they're bringing the ball back.
And Tucker Brown again. Tucker Brown. 3 receivers right, 1 left as he sends Brock Russell into motion. And a timeout taken by the Alta Hawks. Okay, GT, here we go. They're coming.
The East High Little Leopards.
They're on the Leopards' 43-yard line, GT.
September 9th, 10th, and 11th from 3:45.
I wonder what the play drawn up here is, GT. You really want to score.
They will perform on the game day next week.
And, you know, honestly, try to hold on to the ball as long as possible as well. Not give East High a chance to get this thing back.
Yeah, absolutely. 1st and long here for the Alta Hawks. I think they're going to want to get the ball into McKay's hands again. But they got Lotus in the backfield, so they might be looking to put the ball on the ground as well. But their passing game has seen a lot of success so far on this drive. Brand new coaching staff at Alta. Had a brief conversation, like we said, with offensive coordinator Coach Hendrickson. But Blake Burdett played at University of Utah back in 2004 under head coach Urban Meyer and defensive coordinator at the time, Kyle Whittingham. Played tight end for that squad, and any Utes fans out there remember that team went 12-0 and won the Fiesta Bowl. So he brings a wealth of experience from the college game and has coached rugby as well, Mike.
Alta High, a team that last season, they struggled, a really up and down year. And then once they got into region play, GT, it was pretty much all but over for the Hawks as they worked their way to a 10-4 finishing season and to the semifinals and region play. And amazing stuff. Takes a snap. Brown fires. Lonez dropped immediately on the play.
Pass complete to number 23. Immediate tackle by number 15, Kalani.
And Kalani, a great defensive play. Weirdest thing, GT, number 15 is not on the roster.
He is not.
12.
And we're not sure if Kalani is his first or last name.
Or it could.
So we apologize for the roster error there, but phenomenal defense from the Leopards.
High school football, GT, it's how it goes. Tucker Brown from the shotgun. From the opposite 45-yard line, takes a snap, play action over the middle. He finds Morton for a first down and more. And Evan Morton, the track star, works his way to the 32-yard line.
To number 3.
You think it'd be tough transitioning from, running track to playing football, having to deal with, greater hand-eye coordination, kind of getting used to the game. But Evan Morton has done a phenomenal job. Not sure if he had prior football experience, but he combines great speed and great hands for the Alta Hawks.
Tucker Brown again from the shotgun. Fires a pass, and he finds a man. Great throw from Tucker Brown.
Pass complete to
as he threads the needle to Trevin Fabrizio.
Great route there by Fabrizio and a phenomenal pass by Tucker Brown.
Number 30.
I mean, that was probably the tightest spiral of the night, Mike.
First and 10
and that'll be
for the Hawks.
First and 10 on the East 15.
Coach Hendrickson said this, GT. You got to let Tucker Brown make mistakes. He's a junior, right? And you see it leads to plays like that where major first down sets him up in the red zone here.
Yeah, absolutely. He does have the experience, but he is still, learning out there. And
Brown shotgun snap, fires toward the end zone. Matt McKay was there, and flags are going to fly.
Going to be PI, it looks like.
Yeah, they're going to get Tate with a PI, GT.
Pass intended for number 8. Falls incomplete, but there's a flag on the field.
The intended receiver, number 8, Matt McKay, as Mike and I look at a beautiful sunset over the Great Salt Lake and Ochre Mountains to the west.
What a view, GT. We really do. I mean, I know we got a lot of obstructions here, but we do look at Alta. Like, we look at Little Cottonwood Canyon and Alta.
On east.
On the other end, we just got an incredible sunset here.
Got the Wasatch Mountains, got the city, and you got the Ochre Mountains to the west. I mean, just a beautiful setting here tonight.
We're taking it all in, GT. Handoff Lonez up the pipe, and he's going to get to the 4-yard line.
Ball carrier, number 23 for the Hawks.
Big play here in the red zone for the Alta Hawks.
Bring up second and goal.
That sun moves fast, GT. It was at least a half a head away, and then when you turn around for 1 second, the sun's completely gone. It was half a head from the horizon, and then turn around, it's gone.
Earth's moving pretty quick.
It really is, GT. What a beautiful night here. Honestly, way happier now that the sun is set, because it was a scorcher when we arrived. Austin will tell you. From the green zone, GT. 3-yard line. Is it Nolan Lonez here on a first and goal?
I think so. Could be a short pass to McKay as well. Great thing about Nolan Lonez and Matt McKay, both very flexible receivers. Lonez obviously a tailback as well. But, both are really tight ends. And so you gotta wonder, are they going to throw that short pass or run the ball into the end zone here?
From the 3-yard line.
After the timeout, it'll be Hawks ball.
Tucker Brown from the shotgun takes a snap. Bootlegs right, fires to the end zone, and incomplete. Not sure was the intended target.
Pass intended for number 17 is incomplete.
Bear Strong, I think it was.
Rare scramble there for Tucker Brown. We've seen him in the pocket all night.
Second goal.
And looks like they're going to run this
I'm
one.
going to rush the snap. Nolan Lones keeps the feet moving, works his way to the 1-yard line. And it's going to be a 3rd and goal from the 1.
Ball carrier number 23 brought down by the Leopards. It'll bring up 3rd down and goal.
GT, run the wedge here. I mean, why not run the wedge and just take it up the middle?
I'm thinking the same thing, but this East High defense is not letting up.
Nolan Lones powers his way to the half-yard line, and will they keep the offense
Third down
out there?
run short of the goal line. It'll bring up 4th down and goal.
Great defensive stand by this Leopard front line.
Phenomenal stops here from the East High Leopards, and curious to
4th and
see
goal from the half-yard line.
what Alta's going to do. This East High D-line is not letting up.
Tucker Brown from the half-yard line. Let's see. They hand it off to the outside, and he breaks his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Ball carrier number 41 looks like for the Hawks. Touchdown.
First carry of the day. And GT, I mean, it's unbelievable, but is there a 41 for the Alta Hawks? We're going to find out who it is, because currently there is no 41 on the rosters that we have in front of us.
Yeah, we are missing him, unfortunately, and another shift
Number
rotation
16
here.
on to attempt the extra point.
And we will get that information to you as soon as we possibly can.
And number 16, Jack McAllister again.
But McAllister, yeah, here on the PAT, and that puppy is perfect. So McAllister ties this game up at 14 with 1:51 to go here in the second quarter.
Phenomenal job converting on 4th down for Alta.
We'd like to
And
take a
our
moment to
apologies
extend
for
a giant East
not
High
having
thank
that play
you to
information
Les
for you.
Schwab and to Jared and Natalie Frederick, our game day sponsors this year. We'd also like to thank Les Schwab for generously feeding our players this week. As always, thank you to our donors and to those who purchase banners to hang in our stadium. Your generous support has played a crucial role in making our East High football program a success, and we truly couldn't do it without you, so thank you.
So we're all tied at 14 here, GT.
Reminder at halftime, we'll have homecoming at halftime, so stay in your seats.
And Jack McAllister to kick this away with 1:51 to go here in the first half. And it's a squib up the middle. It is going to be fielded, and he's going to take a run for it. And Hola breaks his way to the 31-yard line.
Number 22, Tui Takavaki with the return.
Tua Takavaki, rather.
34-yard line.
Sayosi Chui Takavaki
33-yard line.
with
where
the
East will
return
start
there.
1st and 10.
So they'll start this campaign at the 32-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 here. 33, rather. And Tua Takavaki gives his team some solid field position here from the 33. Damian Crosby in the shotgun. 3 receivers right, takes a snap, fires left. He's got a man, and we got a decent-sized run to the 50. We go down to the 45-40, 35-30, and dropped out of bounds at the 36-yard line. They're going to mark
complete to number 80, Latale.
And nice play by Latale.
The Leopard 1st down.
Lucius
Will be 1st
Latale,
and 10
the
at
senior.
Alta 36-yard line.
On a massive run to the 36.
Lucius Lutali, haven't seen a whole lot of them tonight prior to that pass, but one of their leading receivers.
So Lucius Latale gets his team to the 36-yard line. And a fresh 1st and 10 here. Clock running here, 1:29 to go. Fakes the hand. No, they're going to run it here. And flags are going to fly on the Otukolo run.
Carry. We got a flag down the field. 15-yard personal foul on the Hawks for face mask.
It's a 15-yard personal foul. Ball is going to be placed at it looks like around the...
After the run and the 15-yard penalty.
18-yard line.
First and 10, East at the Alta.
First and 10 for East at the 18-yard line.
Huge 15-yard penalty there, Mike. Ref called a face mask on that last play.
Crosby dances in the backfield, rushes this one to the outside, and he's got a first down and more. Damian Crosby, clock running here to the 8-yard line.
Crosby on the keep.
Solid run there for Damian Crosby. Seen him run quite a bit so far this season. We're only 3 games in. This being game 4 for both Alta and East. But
is enough for a Leopard first down.
Great drive so far here for East High as they
first and goal at the 8-yard line.
Find themselves in the red zone.
Damian Crosby on the season, GT. Prior to today, 97 yards on 11 carries. And again, that's 3-back set. And rush goes for maybe...
Number 9, the carry for the Leopards.
No gain on the run.
Timeout on the field. Timeout on the field.
For Nea.
It looks like we got a timeout taken by East High here.
So, an hour into this game, GT, the sun is set, and we got a good one here from around 9th and 9th, Salt Lake City, Utah.
Friday night lights are bright here at East High in Salt Lake. Tie game, 14-14.
54.
Another 3-back set here.
Timeout, it'll be second goal.
A second and goal for Damian Crosby and company. Under center with a 3-back set. And it's going to be a false start in the offense, GT.
Yep, jumped a little too early there. And they're going to bring it back a few yards here. Just outside the red zone.
Five-yard penalty on East to bring up second down from the 13-yard line.
So a second and goal from the 13. Not the most fortunate penalty there, GT.
Yeah, tough play for East, but they are still looking to get back on the board here.
Crosby fires towards the end zone, and it was nearly caught for a touchdown.
Pass intended for number 22.
That would have been 6, GT.
Third down goal.
Tua Tuvake.
Yeah, Sayosi Tuatavake, wide receiver, D-back, and kick returner for this squad. He does it all for East High.
And takes the snap. Crosby fires. Got a man over the middle. And to the 3-yard line, they should mark
That's
him.
complete to number 80.
But a nice catch again by Lucius Latali, GT.
Latali.
Very good catch right across the middle. And that's going to be a timeout by East.
Timeout East.
And we're swag surfing, Mike.
I think we are, GT. Another three-back set here. For Crosby, and you know where this is going, GT. 4th and goal from the 3. Crosby hands it off, up the pipe they go, and into the end zone.
Touchdown.
For a touchdown, the Leopards.
Saw the run coming. Still got the touchdown.
Number 2, Otukolo on the touchdown run for the Leopards.
And Otukolo, his first touchdown of the day, but
Cooley on the
tack it on
point.
To the 70s, got of the season, GT.
Kick is good.
As the kick is perfect from Cooley.
That's his 4th rushing touchdown of the season so far, Mike.
East side 21, Alta 14.
And he's been playing phenomenally so far this game.
Otukolo, 8 touchdowns on the season, GT.
Yeah, 8 on the season. 4 rushing TDs.
Kicking off for the Leopards will be number 35, Cooley.
We're going to schedule one song.
Cooley to kick this thing off. And to kick it off here, Cooley. And Joe Cooley kicks this thing into play. He's going to take it. And Fabrizio.
Ball returned. Brought down by number 19, Otukolo.
Works his way to the 37-yard line.
Siley Otukolo with the tackle there.
30 seconds left in the first half.
On the kickoff team for the East Leopards.
36.
We got 29.6 to go, GT. Alta, maybe a chance to air this thing out.
Down by 1 score here with 29.6 left in the first half.
Takes shotgun snap. Brown fires one, and it was nearly picked off as was intended for Matt McKay.
Quarterback pressured. Ball falls to the turf. Incomplete. Brings second down 10.
And GT, number 15, Sebasi Mapa. On the coverage.
Yeah, talked about him earlier. Very solid defensive back for this East High squad. Really shutting down the pass game for Alta, which has really been their bread and butter so far this season. They've struggled on the ground. They really look to throw the ball consistently.
As 25.6 to go here in the half. Tucker Brown fires. Lonez out of the backfield. Makes a man miss. Works his way to the 45-yard line.
Pass complete to number 23. Pushed out of bounds by number 24.
And they'll mark him at their own 43. But he gets out of bounds with 20.7 to go.
Yeah, the Hawks have a lot of ground to cover here if they want to finish this half with a score. But could be done.
Let's see Tucker Brown if he's going to air this thing out. Brown takes shotgun snap. He avoids the sack. Nobody does it. And he was dropped
by number
21.
Leopards.
Kalani Paley. So Kalani Paley, great defensive play with 7.7 as they call timeout. We're going to have a 4th and 6.
A great sack there by Pele, the linebacker.
Taken by the Hawks. Taken by the Hawks.
Alta's going to take a timeout here.
They're going to attack 15 seconds on the clock, GT, so only 15 seconds to go.
I be ballin' like I'm pro. I be ballin' like my brother Mo. Shaq glass, I ain't a mother. Step glass, stay with the
And it's going to be a 4th and 7 here, GT. From their own 45-yard line. They're going to, it looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field, GT.
After the sack, it'll bring up 4th down.
We draw the defense offside. I wonder, are they going to run a play? It looks like they are going to run a play. Tucker Brown.
Might as well go for it, I think, is their mindset here, Mike.
Tucker Brown takes a snap. Fires one, nearly picked off and caught by Matt McKay at the 47-yard line.
Pass is deflected
Ball
up
batted up in the air.
and brought back down by Matt McKay.
Caught by the Hawks.
Matt McKay, man. Guy's just a competitor, GT, as he earns his team a first down with 7.3 to go on a 4th and 7. And looks like somebody is hurt on the sideline, GT. And
Yeah, we got a man down for the Hawks. Players are taking a knee here as we assess what's going on. It looks like he's about to get up here and start walking it off. Not sure what the injury was there, Mike, but he was hit pretty hard out of bounds.
yeah, Matt McKay looks like he probably got the wind knocked out of him, which is not a fun feeling.
It is not a member. When I was in high school, we had one of our right wide receivers. I think it might have been the tight end at the time, and he got the wind knocked out of him. We played St. John Bosco, one of the best teams in CIF Southern Section in California, and saw him go to the bench and just kind of collapse. It was quite the sight there.
It's not fun. I think that as broadcasters, GT, we should get the wind knocked out of us just so we can experience it here on the sideline and see what these guys are going through.
It is a gladiator sport. It's tough
out
there.
It really is. Brown hit as he throws. Was it a fumble? Just an incomplete pass. Flags will fly. And great pressure.
Sacked by number 9, or knocked down by number 9, but a penalty
Kelly
on the
Nail.
field.
Kelly Nail into the mix there and stop what could have been a big play.
Four seconds left on the game clock here, Mike. It's been an interesting kind of turn of events as time has gone on here.
Penalty is on East, unsportsmanlike.
Going to get him with unsportsmanlike, GT. Only 4.1 to go, so you know they're probably going to take a knee and take this thing to the locker room anyway.
I think so, and the home crowd not happy about that penalty. Speaking of the CIF Southern Sectionals in California, East High traveled to...
Wait, GT, by the way, it looks like the unsportsmanlike actually...
Got him into field goal range.
Got him into field goal range.
On to attempt a field goal for the Hawks.
Wow. So McAllister's out on the field. This is going to be a 44-yarder. And what would be a 1st and 10 with 4 seconds to go. McAllister. Snap is good. Kick is up on its way. And that kick is perfect. As the clock expires. Wow, Alta makes this a 21-17 game. on the shoulders of Jack McAllister.
What a boot there, Mike.
Score.
Going into the half, 21-17.
17. Stick around.
One
for
possession
homecoming.
game here. And looking forward to starting that second half.
A 44-yard field goal, Garrett Thompson. I mean, you don't see that very often here in high school football, and he made it look easy, Jack McAllister.
He really did. In the shadow of Rice-Eccles Stadium in the distance. And like we said, just a phenomenal setting here for Friday Night Football.
So 21-17, 15 minutes on the clock. We will step aside for some messages from our local sponsors. We appreciate you watching here with KSL. Amid the second half here about to begin, GT, Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson, the big man, GT 6'7". Heck of a first half. Let's talk about Tyjae Tate, though. Interception and a receiving touchdown. He's been on fire tonight.
Yeah, Tyjae Tate, pick 6 for about 50 yards and had a receiving touchdown in that first half. Phenomenal performance from him. And we got a rushing touchdown for Nasio Otukolo as well. That was his 4th rushing TD on the season, 8th overall touchdown. So just a phenomenal first half performance from East High's offense.
Nolan Lone has a touchdown, though, for Alta, keeping them in this game. But it's pretty much, the game's pretty much been dominated by Alta, it seems like. But East, every chance they've had, they've clawed, and they've found themselves on top here, 21-17.
Yeah, Alta really commanded the entire game during the first half of the first quarter. And that pendulum of momentum swung in the total opposite direction. But phenomenal plays by Lones and Felipa to put Alta on the board, and a great field goal by Jack McAllister. He's had quite the boot today as well.
Jack McAllister, a 44-yarder to put 3 points on the board, make it 21-17. How important was that headed into the second half?
That was huge. About 4 seconds left on the clock, and McAllister was able to get it done from long range. And, one-score game going into this second half here, Mike.
Should be fun. We got the coverage for you, along with Austin, who's doing a great job.
Absolutely.
We're going to have it for you here coming up. Second half football, but clock's about to strike 0. GT, what do you expect here from Alta to come back in this game?
Expecting them to get the ball in the air like they have been during this game, and might be looking to run to Lones as well.
On the other end, McKay as well on the receiving end. We've seen a lot of Matt McKay, especially on a ball that should have been caught on a 4th down. He caught it, what set up that 4th down. Or what set up that field goal, rather. Matt McKay's the guy we're going to expect to stay here in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to look to him. I mean, he's Tucker Brown's favorite target. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing this that performance in this second half.
And Leone Hola, a guy defensively who's a phenom for this East team. Offensively, we have not seen him as much in this game.
We have not, but we're starting the second half here, and looking forward to seeing Hola on both ends of the field as well.
We're all set to go. We're going to cut to a break here. Stay tuned. Second. We appreciate you stepping aside for 15 seconds. We are back here live as Joe Cooley is going to boot this one away as the Alta Hawks find themselves an opportunity to take the lead here to start the second half. Cooley boots this one right into the hands of Trevin Fabrizio for a touchback.
Ball goes in the end zone for a touchback. Start second half, 13-10 at their own 20.
From their 20, Tucker Brown from the shotgun. Brown takes snap, hands off to Nolan Lones, and that front by the East High Leopards is there
Ball carrier
for
number
no
23.
gain.
Pickup of 1. It'll bring up second down 9.
Reminding me of that conversation we had with Alta offensive coordinator Marshall Hendrickson prior to this game. He mentioned the size of East High's D-line and how difficult it is to run the ball against them. And saw that right there with that handoff to Nolan Lones.
And from the shotgun again we go. Tucker Brown on a 2nd and long. 2nd and 10, man in motion. Takes snap, Bear strong in motion. And throws a screen to Lones. Lones makes a man miss, stays on his feet. 1st down and more. Nolan Lones down to the outside. He bounces and stays on his feet. Nolan Lones passes to the 40, 35, 30, and to the 25-yard line. Nolan Lones, a monster run. And exactly what they need is the Alta Hawks.
Phenomenal run there for Lones. East High took a gamble on that blitz. He was open on the screen, and he took that for a mile. Great run.
26-yard line will be 1st and 10.
Puts his team at the 26-yard line.
Nolan Lones is a guy who we said we were expecting to see a lot from, and he's delivered here, GT. Touchdown here is with a big run to start 2nd half.
He really has. Great run there, and looking to pass here on this play.
As Khalipa works his way for a 4-yard gain.
Knocked out of bounds by Lurcher. Pick up a 4 to bring 2nd down 6.
BYU GT winning 18-15 in the 4th quarter. We're scoreboard watching a little bit here. It's college football.
Utah Utes find themselves in the same conference as the BYU Cougars. Hasn't happened in quite some time.
As Brown hands off to Khalipa. Khalipa stays on his feet and works his way to the 13-yard line.
Phenomenal footwork there from Khalipa. We had some doubts about Alta's run game prior to the start, but you wouldn't think they were struggling based on this drive here, Mike.
Yeah, you really wouldn't, GT. They've run the football magnificently here to start 2nd half. Brown, play action, fires over the middle, finds a man at the 5-yard line.
Pass complete to number 88.
And Breck Warren.
Brought down by number 80.
First catch of the day. But Lucius Latali,
it'll be 2nd down 3.
good defensive coverage there. Didn't let him get past the 5-yard gain. But it's going to be a 2nd and short.
Red zone here for the Alta Hawks. And we've got Lones in the backfield.
Brown takes snap, fires over the middle, and into the hands of Warren, but it was batted away for an incompletion.
Pass goes through the intended receiver's hands. Incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down 3.
A 3rd and 3.
Prompts a Butterfingers chant from the home crowd here at East. And we got a 3rd and goal here for Alta.
9:12 to go here. Alta trailing 21-17. Tucker Brown again in the shotgun. The junior. Solid outing here tonight. Throws this one into the end zone. Should be a touchdown, and it is. That's 6. And the Alta Hawks strike first in the 2nd half.
Pass complete for a Hawk touchdown.
And we've got a flag on the play as well here.
Evan Morton, though, GT on the play. What's the call, though? As he seamed that ball into the hands of Evan Morton, GT. What a throw by Tucker Brown.
Great throw right across the middle. And that is going to be Evan Morton's 5th receiving touchdown of the season. 6th total TD.
Yeah, so the call is going to stand. Touchdown it is as the offense clears the field. And with 9:12 to go here, Alta with the chance to go up 21-21 GT. And what a turn of events. They received the ball to start the 2nd half and have not disappointed their fans. 2 minutes and 48 seconds into this half.
Yeah, no, Tucker Brown on that 2nd play, I believe, of the drive. Great pass to Nolan Lones. Takes that ball all the way to Leopard territory. And Alta looking to go up by 3 here.
And we got a timeout on the field. GT.
Penalty is on Alta.
Penalty is going to be on
If I saw the
Alta.
call correct, player has been disqualified.
We got a DQ, GT.
Yeah, I figured it was unsportsmanlike conduct, but yeah, they got a player disqualified for that. So great score by Alta, but, unfortunate decision for the Hawks.
Unsure of who that player is right now, GT. And you hope it's not Matt McKay or Evan Morton.
Yeah, we looking to see who's coming off the field.
Tell me who rock, who sell out in the stores. You tell me who pop, who cop the blue drop, who Jews drop top, who knows they go shit down to the drop. The same old pimp, mace, you know ain't nothing changed but my limp. Can't stop, try, see my name.
Penalty, number 16 on to attempt the extra point.
McAllister onto the field to attempt a PAT. We are slightly obstructed, GT, as we do have a massive speaker right in the way. I have no idea how Austin's shooting at all right now, but he's doing a heck of a job. Austin, how are you missing that speaker? That is a perfect kick for McAllister. And a 24-21 lead for Alta.
9-12 left in the third quarter. Alta 24, East 21.
Alta coming off a tough loss against West Jordan last week. 31-21 was the final score of that game. And they already have more points in this contest than last game with 9-12 left in the third here.
Yeah, Alta last game, GT. Not the exact performance they wanted. 31-21 loss to West Jordan. Evan Morton did score a touchdown, though. But not a great loss for them to a school I think they were expected to beat last week.
Yeah, I think so. And, like we talked about before, a lot of seniors on this squad and them, getting adjusted to a new coaching staff.
The Hawks will kick off from their own 25.
Coach Alemateo coached this squad for several years before retiring last season. And they are now led, as we said before, by Coach Blake Burdett.
And the kickoff by McAllister. Fielded at the 10-yard line. And Lorscher, Speedy Gonzalez to the 35-yard line.
The return slips down.
Didn't pick up a ton of yards on that return, Mike, but he turned on the Jets big time.
He's not Xavier Worthy, GT, but he's fast.
35.
As all things considered, GT, what a game here, 24-21. It doesn't feel as close as it is. It's interesting.
It really doesn't. There have been some interesting turns of events in this game.
And play action as Crosby takes it to the 40.
Crosby on the keep, brought down by number 26.
And
pickup of 6, it'll bring up second down 4.
Crosby brought down by the defensive phenom, Bennett Coaster.
Coaster, very good vision on defense. Identifies and reacts to the offense very quickly. But still a solid 6-yard gain there for Crosby.
And a nice throw there by Damian Crosby.
Catch by Lorscher.
As he finds Lorscher for a first down.
On the field.
Yeah, but a first flag thrown on the plate.
Penalty is on East.
GT, I will say, it's going to get nippy up here. We're talking late October nights. Week 8, week 9, week 10.
5-yard penalty.
It's not going to be as comfortable as we are now.
No, definitely won't. Gonna have to change the outfit. But yeah, I mean, fall football doesn't get any better than this.
It really doesn't. Austin decked out right now, and Austin looks like he's about to go to a boat party. Takes the snap. Crosby throws, and he's got Otukolo. Otukolo makes a man still on his feet. Past the 50 to the 45, and works his way to the 39-yard line.
Pass complete to number 2.
Nacio Otukolo.
Big play down the left side. Will be enough for an East High first down.
I will say heads-up play by Bennett Coaster, though, on the tackle.
Yeah, very good heads-up play there from Coaster. But Nacio Otukolo really carrying the load for this East High offense. And like we talked about at the break, Tyjay Tate as well with a receiving touchdown and a pick 6.
Otukolo on the rush. And another 8-yard gain.
Carry again for the Leopards. We got a flag down on the field.
As he's brought down by Khalifa.
Personal foul on the Hawks for a face mask.
And it's a personal foul. 15-yard penalty. Send this thing another 15 yards.
After the run and the penalty, it'll be
18-yard line.
1st and 10 East at the Hawk. 18.
For the East High Leopards.
Brings East High just outside the red zone. Unfortunate penalty call.
Play action throw. Makes a man miss, and to the 12-yard line.
Quick pass to
Timmy Tao. His first reception of the game. 4 on the season.
Catch by Timmy Tao brings
pick up a 5. It'll
the East High Leopards to the red zone.
I will say some solid cadence here from both quarterbacks tonight, GT. Very calm and composed in the pocket. As Crosby throws from the pocket into the end zone for the touchdown.
Crosby pass. That's number 3.
Timmy Tao.
Touchdown.
Back-to-back receptions and 1 for 6.
Great run there by Timmy Tao. And phenomenal pass by Damien Crosby. Got it out of his hands quickly. Trusted his O-line. Protected him long enough in the pocket there to make that throw. And Timmy Tao, 2 receptions back-to-back. One of them is a touchdown reception.
And Timmy Tao puts his team up 27-24. Not for long. Joe Cooley puts it through 28-24.
Cooley's kick is up and it is good. .7:34 left in the third quarter. East High 28, Hawks 24. Reminder, next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Little Leopards camp.
And Joe Cooley to kick this one away. And here we go. Trevor Fabrizio feels it. And Fabrizio stays on his feet and makes his way to the 29-yard line. Trevor Fabrizio, athletic return.
Number 18, brought down by number 19, Otukolo.
Fabrizio's had a couple nice returns in this game so far.
Come on, y'all. Check Watch out. How low can you go? Can you go down low? All the way to the floor? How low can you go? Can you bring it to the top?
All right, from their own 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28.
Brown calls the man in motion. Brock Russell sends him back. Fires over the middle and picked off. Another interception. This time it's John Amon.
Intercepted by East.
His first of the season.
Yeah, John Amon with the interception. But there's a flag on the play here, Mike.
Personal foul, roughing the passer on the Leopards.
And
negate the interception.
And that will be immediately canceled out by a roughing the passer call, GT, as ball is going to be placed at the 44-yard line.
Big break there for the Alta Hawks. And they are going to get the ball here on their own 44-yard line.
From their own 44, Tucker Brown catches a break on the roughing the passer. Play action over the middle, and it was right into the chest
intended
of Brock Russell.
Number 21.
And Russell couldn't hold on.
Hits the turf, incomplete. It'll bring up second down 10.
Kind of a laser of a pass there, Mike. Should have caught it. But yeah, they are still in good shape here. It's second down and 10.
As takes the snap, hands off to Khalipa. Khalipa bounces outside, gain of 2, maybe 3.
Hand off to number 41. Looks like he's brought down by number 24.
It's a great tackle, GT.
Pickup of 3. It'll bring up third down 7.
By Talify. And Talify, nice defensive play there to limit the damage of only 3 yards. From the shotgun, Tucker Brown. Brown draws the defense offside, make it a 3rd and probably 2 here. Oh no, false start rather.
False start on the Hawks.
So a false start on the Hawks. And
pushing back 5, and to bring up third down. Third down, 13.
The Tucker Brown cadence draws his own team offside.
Unfortunate penalty there for the Alta Hawks. Brings up 3rd and long. And looks like the Leopards are setting up in man here.
Brown takes the snap. Fires into traffic, and it's picked off again.
Pass intercepted by number 25.
Number 25, Bowden Hackenberg. Bowden Hackenberg, GT. As Tucker Brown almost knew as soon as he let that thing go, hey, we got traffic. Maybe I shouldn't have let that thing go, and he did.
Yeah, I mean, that's the second pick of the game, Mike, and number 8 on the year so far. And what a great play there by the sophomore D-back, Bowden Hackenberg.
Bowden Hackenberg.
After the interception, it'll be Leopard ball. 1st and 10 at their own 47.
Puts his team at the 47-yard line. They already are up 28-24.
Tough break there for Alta. They really wanted to minimize turnovers heading into this game. And have had 2 interceptions, unfortunately, through 3 here.
And GT, just through the amount of action we've seen in just under 6 minutes, 2 touchdowns already, and turnovers, and a lot going on here. Is that pass incomplete?
Pass incomplete. It'll be 2nd down 10.
Absolutely, Mike. Really surprised at the amount of action we've seen in just under 6 minutes here. And the student section here at East is loving it.
They're fired up.
Homecoming game here, and I think the theme over in the Alta visitor section is Western, based on the hats I'm seeing here from the press box.
Yeah, looks like a Wild West out there, GT. Looks like the Westerner out there, GT. A line dance institution here in Salt Lake City, Utah.
We haven't learned how to do it quite yet, but we might get there one day.
Lurcher is incomplete. It'll bring up third down.
As pass was intended for Lurcher. Incomplete to Lurcher there, and it's going to be a 3rd and 10. Damian Crosby on the 3rd and 10. Takes a snap, low snap, and fires that complete as Khalifa makes the tackle. And it was Lurcher on the play.
Lurcher.
Had a lot of time to make a decision there in the pocket. Brings up 4th down though.
Pickup of 6. It'll bring up 4th down 4.
Bring out the red line, GT, a 4th and 4.
And they're going for it here.
From the Hawks 46, why not? Here we go.
Coach Matic, confidence in his squad.
Crosby snaps and finds his man on the turnaround route for a 1st down. And who was it?
Pass complete.
It was your man Tate,
for
GT.
a Leopard 1st down.
What a game for Ty J. Tate.
1st and 10 Leopards at the Hawk 41.
Dual threat for the East High Leopards, and phenomenal conversion here on 4th down.
Ty J. Tate, an interception for a touchdown taken to the house and a receiving touchdown. As he hands that one off to Otukolo. Otukolo up the pipe, stays on his feet, bounces to the outside, and puts his head down, stays on his feet to the 25-yard line. Nasio Otukolo. Like a Spartan out there, GT.
Breaking tackles, staying on his feet. I mean, really showing his experience out there tonight. For a guy who averages 9 yards a carry, no surprise on that last play, Mike.
Otukolo, I mean, he's a guy that you can expect to see in college doing the same thing.
Absolutely. We talked to his dad, Lee, earlier tonight, and very confident in both of his sons on this East High football team. He mentioned he had more kids come through the program, and great to see how well they performed tonight.
4:57 to go here on a beautiful night here at East High.
41.
As Khalifa GT going to be escorted off of the field.
And some Backstreet Boys on a Bluetooth speaker in the East High student section.
They are fired up, GT.
They are.
Where do they get all the energy?
Friday night football, baby.
It brings it, obviously. We got a lot of energy, though, GT. I'm not going to lie.
I think so.
Yeah,
I mean, you remember your high school days going to football games on Friday
I was
nights?
announcing high school games.
You were announcing those games. That's right.
Yeah.
I was supporting my teammates who played basketball as well. We were there every Friday. We had quite the student section.
Probably was fun. I went to a high school GT where, we didn't have any bleachers for, I want to say, 2 out of the 4 years I was there. And then I think my junior or senior year, they added bleachers. It was not meant for a crowd, GT.
Interesting. We played our games at the local JUCO. So we had a pretty big stadium to work with, and we always drew pretty big crowds.
Sounds like a good time.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
Mascot was the Eagles, so student section naturally was called the Eagles Nest.
That's fun. I wish we could trade the experience,
Wouldn't trade it for the world, my friend.
All right. I'm sure you would, GT.
Yeah. First down, Leopards.
Leopards here from the opposite
First and
26-yard
10
line.
from the Hawk 26.
And we got a fresh set of downs here for the East High Leopards. Crosby draws an offside, and it looks like they are going to get number 50, Nash Davis, crossing.
Penalty on the Leopards.
No, it's a false start, rather. I thought I saw Nash Davis jump, but I guess it was a false start.
I thought I saw him jump as well, but
31.
false start, not offsides.
Crosby, tuck and run. Here he goes. He's got room to the 20, 15. Makes the entire team miss on his way to the 9-yard line.
Quarterback
Damian Crosby continues to shock us here with his legs.
He is one of the best rushing quarterbacks in 5A Region 6. And showcasing his footwork right there, Mike.
Be first and goal at the 9.
Phenomenal rush. First and goal at the 9 for East High here. And I think I know who they're going to give the ball to start this this set of downs.
Would it be Nacio Otukolo, GT?
I think it's going to be Nacio Otukolo.
They have a 3-man back set again. Leone Hola in that mix. And they rush it up the pipe for about 4 or 5, maybe 5 yards
Number
there.
1, Hola on the carry.
And Hola on the carry. Hey, Hola gained about 3 maybe. It's going to be a second and goal here from the 7-yard line.
To bring up second goal from the 7.
The 3-man back formation is interesting. We've seen it a few times tonight. Crosby, Hola, and Otukolo back. And, all 3 of them can run. So dangerous if you're that Alta defense. Got to watch for him.
Tough to stop, GT. Who's going to get it? They hand it off again. To the outside he goes. Otukolo. Number 2. Into the end zone for 6.
And his helmet comes off for his second rushing touchdown of the game.
We don't sleep. We're just having fun. We don't care who sees.
And the Alta Hawks GT in a little pinch here, down 10, maybe 11 here after PAT.
Cooley on to attempt the extra point.
And the point after here for Joe Cooley. And snap is good, kick is up, and that is good. Everything through the uprights tonight, GT.
Kick is good.
Haven't seen a missed field goal yet. And Otukolo, 3 rushing touchdowns on the season prior to this game tonight. Already has 2. Doing a phenomenal job here for his team at East High.
Otukolo GT, he's just tacking on the touchdowns this year. Is that number 9 for him this year?
I believe so. I have the rushing touchdowns here with me. Don't have total touchdowns.
4:03 left in the third quarter. East High 35, Alta 24.
They do throw the ball to him as well. So yeah, does have several receiving touchdowns in addition to rushing TDs.
Kicking off for the Leopards will be number 35, Cooley.
And Cooley will kick this thing away here. GT, you're down 11, 4:03 to go. This is tough. Tough for Alta.
Tough spot for Alta. Definitely looking to score on this drive as Fabrizio kind of fumbles that return.
Fabrizio fumbles it.
Number 18,
and a beautiful defensive play
number 4
by Carmelo on the return.
DJ here tonight, clearly a fan of 90s and early 2000s hip-hop, and I am here for it.
23-yard line.
Old Tribe Called Quest GT, I wouldn't say no.
For those of you who don't know, Mike and I have a little East Coast, West Coast hip-hop feud of our own. Me being from California, him New York.
Is it a feud, G? I don't know if I'd call it a feud.
I don't think it's a feud. I mean, we have a lot of appreciation for both.
We do enjoy both quite a bit. And there's a rush up the middle for Nolan Lonez as he works his way to
number
the
brought
30-yard line.
Down by number 9.
A lot of penalties, though, tonight, GT, through 2 hours of football.
Number 9, the tackle. We got a flag down on the field.
As the flag is down. Holding on the offense, GT, 10-yard penalty.
10-yard penalty.
Going to replay first down after that penalty, Mike.
Bring up first down at 20.
So it's a 1st and 20, first and forever, you could say, GT, from their own 13.5-yard line.
Hawks have a ton of ground to cover. High snap right there.
Finds Brock Russell on the screen. Russell fights his way to the 15-yard line, maybe 16.
Last few snaps from the center have been a little high there.
21 brought down by
kind of disrupts the flow of the play.
Number 7, Amoni.
And the Alta Hawks are in a tough spot right here. 2nd and long.
2nd and a trip to Hawaii, GT. It's
We'll bring up 2nd down, 18.
long way to go here. Sends Lonez in motion. Takes a snap, fires one over the middle, and threads the needle to Brock Russell for a decent-sized gain.
Number 21. Pickup, it'll bring up 3rd.
10-yard pickup, going to be a 3rd and 8, GT. If it's a trip to Hawaii, GT, they're in the Pacific Ocean here.
I'm actually going to Kauai in a couple weeks here, Mike,
yes,
for a
you
wedding,
are.
so very excited for that.
That's beautiful, man. Screen pass to Lonez. Lonez finds his way past the first down marker and more.
Screen pass complete to number 23.
Made it look easy.
He really did. They needed that first down. And who else but Nolan Lonez had a phenomenal game on the ground today. Several receptions as well from QB Tucker Brown.
You know, GT, if you're Coach Burdett and Coach Hendrickson, keep throwing those bubble screens, man, because why not?
We've seen nothing but open guys today here, Mike. And if it ain't broke,
you know what I mean? You don't got to finish it. I know what you're going to say.
Exactly.
Here we go. Lonez tiptoes his way to the 47-yard line.
Stepped out of bounds after 3-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 7.
It'll be a 2nd and 7. Then give him that extra 3 or 4. So it'll be a 2nd and 7 from the 41. Here we go, 2nd and 7. From the 42-yard line, fires over the middle, threads the needle, and Evan Morton breaks free. Evan Morton to the 35-yard line. What a throw by Tucker Brown.
What a throw and what a catch by Evan Morton.
Be enough for a Hawk first down.
Broke a tackle, and if you give him one step, he is gone. Set a school record at Alta for the 100-meter dash, or 100-yard dash. Meter? It's got to be a 100-meter dash, sorry. Yeah,
Meter.
Yes. I just watched the Olympics. Not sure why I flubbed that one, but yeah, set a school record for the 100-meter dash at Alta, and has really been showcasing his speed here tonight.
Off to the races there, GT, as a timeout's called on the field with 1:57 to go here in the 3rd. Alta, why not go into the 4th quarter? Get yourself another touchdown, make it a 35-31 game. I think that's the game plan here, and play defense, get it back potentially, and win this thing in the 4th.
Yeah, make it a one-possession game as opposed to a two-possession game like it is right now, Mike. And that fourth quarter, I can only assume, is going to be just as action-packed as this third here.
As Tucker Brown directing the offense to the line, 1st and 10 here, fresh set of downs from the 34-yard line. Takes a snap, hands off to Khalipa. Khalipa fights his way to the 30-yard line.
Hand off to number 41.
Khalipa's been doing a solid job for the Hawks as their RB2, picking up a few yards each carry.
Otukolo GT in on the tackle. As Tucker Brown from the shotgun here. Brown on the 2nd and 7. Sends Russell in motion, hands off to Khalipa. Khalipa bounces outside, stays on his feet, and works his way to the 33-yard line. But a flag.
41 brought down by a couple of Leopards. We got a flag on the field.
Looks like it's going to be a holding call. Not sure who it's on quite yet.
Wow, GT, a face mask call.
Face mask, personal foul on the Leopards.
15 yards, and we got a red zone setup for the Alta Hawks.
Put the ball down.
Third face mask penalty called tonight.
1st and 10.
Giving up a ton of yards and penalties for both teams.
And we're going to run the clock here. 40 seconds to go and counting. Tucker Brown from the 15, prepared to do some damage here. Takes a snap, fires this one towards the end zone, and just out of reach.
Pass intended for number 88.
For Breck
Ball's
Warren.
Incomplete. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Breck Warren, a couple nice catches, though, today, GT.
Yeah, pass just a little long there, but good route, got himself open. And Alta looking to execute here on this next play.
One good thing about that incompletion, GT. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I'm not going to finish what I was going to say. It did stop the clock.
It did.
Doesn't matter, though, anyway, because it's only the 3rd quarter. Takes a snap, and it was dropped by Lonez. So a 3rd and 10 here.
Pass intended for number 23. Hits the ground and incomplete. Bring up 3rd down, 10.
Get out of your mind! 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 Get out of your mind!
GT and I finding ourselves on the other end of the press box here to call this one. Takes a snap. Brown fires. Lonez. Hit, stays on his feet, and works his way to the 8-yard line. And
pass complete to number 23, knocked out of bounds.
The mark of the 10, Gary Thompson. And
big play here for the Alta Hawks. 4th and goal. 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
We'll bring up 4th down.
And they're going to go for it.
3.
They are going to go for it, Garrett. And or are they going to try to draw them off sides is the question.
They are, as the play clock runs down to 8 and a timeout.
Timeout Hawks.
You got Jack McAllister, GT. You got a guy that's kicked a 44-yarder here tonight. Why not let him kick what's going to be about this thing's going to be about a 36-yard field goal? Or 26-yard
Yeah, 26-yard field goal. And, I mean, if he can hit this one, brings that score to 35-27. One possession game going into the 4th.
So make it 35-27.
And number 16, McAllister, is out there to hopefully kick this one through the uprights for the Hawks.
Number 16 on to attempt the field goal.
And McAllister, as the snap is good, kick is up, and it is perfect. We have been perfect here tonight. Garrett Thompson with field goals. As that went straight through the uprights.
Come to expect that from McAllister this game, like you said. Hit that long 44-yard field goal. Hasn't missed a point after attempt.
With 11 seconds left in the
And
third
he brings
quarter,
this game to one possession game.
Alta 27.
Garrett Thompson's got some cashews, I
Number
think.
16 kickoff for the Hawks. Back
He's letting everybody know on the broadcast that he does have some cashews. You're going to enjoy those thoroughly.
Thought the mic was further away from me, but yes, I will. Got a kind bar too, Mike, so might split that with you.
I'll take a nut or two, GT. I'll take a nut.
Absolutely.
The kickoff here from Mr. Jack McAllister. Jack McAllister sharing a name with the 1990s movie character Jack McAllister from Home Alone.
Kevin McAllister.
No, but Jack was his father.
Oh, Jack, of course, is being his father. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's a good name.
Just come outside for the night. Yeah, take your time. Get your light. Let it down.
11.3 to go.
Leopard ball, first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And Leopard football from their own 20. And Crosby was sacked upon the snap.
Crosby sacked.
Flags will fly.
Got a
Khalifa was in on that sack, GT.
Yeah, got a flag on the plate too, Mike. Official.
Personal foul, face mask on the Hawks.
And another face
Negate
mask call,
the sack.
GT. Negate the sack and move this thing 15 yards. Move to the 35-yard line. Great field position here for the East Leopards on 1st and 10 from their own 35.
15-yard penalty will be first and 10 at the East 35-yard line.
They'll rush the line here. Crosby from the shotgun. Hands it off to Otukolo, and no gain for Otukolo. That'll bring
Otukolo
us
on the carry.
to double zeros on the clock, and
No
an 8-point
gain.
lead for East High.
Hawks saw it coming on that play, Mike.
And
And that is going to bring up the fourth quarter. 35-27, East High up.
We will step aside. We're going to take a break here. Join us for the fourth quarter, won't you? We'll be back here. Don't move. Right here at this. And we're back here, fourth quarter underway. Handoff to start the quarter. Otukolo.
Otukolo pick
Get
up
a one,
2.
maybe
It'll bring
2.
Up third down, 8.
And nice play by Benacosta again on the tackle. It's going to be a 3rd and 7 here. And Alta could find themselves bailing themselves out after a rough personal foul call on the 3rd and long here. 3rd and 8. And flags fly. False start in the offense. Could be backing up 5 yards.
5-yard penalty on the Leopards will bring up 3rd down, 13.
Third and 13. Crosby takes shotgun snap. Experiences pressure and got a fumble? No, Khalifa, beautiful defensive play. As it was
Pass incomplete, but we got a
intended for
flag
a
down.
Hola, but a flag is down on the play.
I'm a little confused by what this call is going to be, Mike, because didn't look like there was a penalty on the play.
A lot of penalties here tonight, Garrett. I mean, personal foul on the defense.
Personal foul on the Hawks.
Wow, 15 yards,
Result
GT.
of the 15-yard penalty will be a first down.
47-yard line.
I'm assuming that was called on Khalifa against the intended receiver, but I'm not sure on that one, Mike.
Helmet-to-helmet contact? I don't know.
Mike, both teams have given up dozens of yards in penalties tonight. You got to think that both coaching staffs are going to mention that after the game, regardless of the outcome.
100%. Otukolo on the carry. Keeps his feet moving and pushes his way to the 46.
We got another flag down.
Another flag, though, GT. A lot of penalties here tonight, Garrett. And
penalty is on the Leopards, 5 yards.
5-yard penalty.
First down. First and 15 at the 42.
Illegal shift on that play. We saw a penalty similar earlier in the first half. And, yeah, that's going to bring the Leopards back 5 yards here.
First and 15. Throw over the middle, and it's caught but dropped. And picked up by Khalifa. Are they going to say it's incomplete?
Incomplete. He did not have possession of the ball.
I thought so. But it was directly into the hands of Hackenbruck. Hackenbruck today, though, has had a pretty decent game, GT.
He has, absolutely.
Move it back to the 42-yard line.
Found himself open. Great job leading him by Crosby. Led him with the pass, but was unable to hang on to it for the completion. And second and long for East High here.
Crosby from the shotgun. Clapson takes the snap. Bounces, floods the pocket, and he runs up the middle for a solid gain of 9 yards there.
Crosby on the keep.
And number 43 for Alta, Mason Taula,
Pickup of 9.
limping off the field here.
Down, 6.
So 3rd and 6 here. Leopards flood the huddle here. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Handoff here, up the pipe. And more flags.
Otukolo on the carry.
On the Otukolo carry.
flag down.
Otukolo with his helmet off, walking away from that one. And, yeah, these flags are impacting the pace of this one. Another one is thrown.
Personal foul, face mask on the Hawks.
Another first down off of a penalty by the Hawks. And if anything's really hurt the Hawks this season, GT, it's been the yellow flags. It's been the yellow.
It really has. Yeah, really impacting the pace of this game. But, I mean, that's 15 yards for East High here. So moving those chains and
unsportsmanlike also. I believe they'll decline one, accept the other. And they'll take the 15 yards and run. So the Leopards here from the Hawks 30-yard line. No. GT, they gained 30 yards. They allowed them to accept both penalties, so they'll be at the Hawks 15-yard line.
After the penalties, it'll be first and goal, or first 10.
Kind of a serendipitous little shift there for East High, but yeah, they are approaching the goal line here.
Otukolo nearly falls, stays on his feet, and he is going to be tackled by Mason Taula.
Otukolo on the carry. Loss of 1, and it'll bring up second down 11.
Going to be a loss of 1. That's not something you usually hear in the same sentence as Nasio Otukolo's name, but you did that time.
Otukolo getting the bulk of those carries for the Leopards. And he's in the backfield once again here for this play.
Crosby hands off to Otukolo up the middle. He's got room to run and into the end zone for another 6. And flags fly after the play again.
Are we going to get another unsportsmanlike is the question, Mike. But
at the end of the play.
a third rushing touchdown for Otukolo.
Touchdown stands. A personal foul on the Leopards after the touchdown. It'll be assessed on the kickoff.
It seems at this point, GT, the referees,
Cooley on to attempt the extra point.
Are just not getting along very well with the Alta Hawks defensive.
I guess
group.
not.
As Joe Cooley to attempt the PAT. And is that a fake? It was. Crosby throws towards the end zone, and it was broken up.
We're not able to get the 2-point conversion there, but was not expecting a fake on that play.
East up 14 here, GTA 42 to go. Alta in dire need of a score on this drive.
The Alta Hawks have quite the hill to climb. 2-possession game with only 8 minutes and 42 seconds left in the fourth.
Last time that I checked, there was 5 chains on my neck. There was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling zones in the set. Met $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last.
After the penalty, East will kick off from their own 25-yard line.
Joe Cooley boots this one. And we're going to run back here, GT. Brock Russell with it. Crosses the 35 to the 40, stays on his feet, crosses the 50-yard line. Brock Russell has some action down to the 30, 25-20, 15-10, Brock Russell. What a return.
Phenomenal start for the Alta Hawks following that kickoff.
The Hawks down to the east.
And Brock Russell, GT, when
Looks like the 12-yard line will be first down.
you say it's time to stand up and make a big play, he said, okay, I'll do it.
Absolutely. That is exactly what they needed here. And that sets up first and 12. Sorry, first and goal here for the Alta Hawks.
And Brock Russell, the junior, what a play. Tucker Brown fires toward the end zone, just out of reach for Mr. Warren.
Pass intended for number 88. It's a little high. Incomplete. It'll bring up second down.
Warren, the intended receiver there. Pass was a little high. The Hawks really need to capitalize on this possession. Got to get a touchdown, get back in this game, make it a one-possession game, and they are right back in it.
And Tucker Brown again from the shotgun. Takes a snap. Fires towards the end zone, and just out of reach for Breck Warren.
Pass intended for number 88 is incomplete. We got a penalty on the field.
Another flag down here, and a man down for Alta. Trainers for Alta coming out to the field. And
personal foul on the Leopards.
Number 21, Brock Russell, walking off the field with an apparent injury.
Brock Russell after the run of his life.
Phenomenal kick return for the junior running back.
So after the penalty, Alta will move to the 7-yard line here. It's going to be a second and short. Second and 4 from the Leopards' 12-yard line.
4.
Tucker Brown here from the gun. Takes the snap, and flags fly again. Looks like it's a false start, it is.
Flag down on the field on the Hawks for a false start. Push her back 5 yards, and we'll bring up second down.
So second and 7 GT. If you are Alta, you just got to score a touchdown, GT. Get back in this game and give your team some confidence here.
Absolutely, Mike. Like I said earlier, they got to capitalize on this possession if they plan on getting themselves back into this one.
Brown takes a snap, fires bubble screen to Lonez. Lonez knocked out of bounds by Hola after a gain of 2.
Pass intended for number 23, incomplete.
And actually, you're going to say it's incomplete.
Third down 8.
Looked like East was anticipating that screen pass there, Mike. And yeah, Alta finding themselves in another tough situation here.
3rd and 7 from the 12. And 8:16 on that clock. Alta in not desperate need, but in dire need of a touchdown here. Snap. Brown throws toward the end zone and out of reach for Brock Russell, who's back in the field.
High and out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down 8.
And the Hawks here are going to have to go for it. And
So the Hawks are going to have to go for it on a 4th and 8. Tucker Brown takes the snap. Under pressure. Fires one towards the end zone. Touchdown. Breck Warren. And the Alta Hawks right back in this one with 8:07 to go in the 4th quarter.
great catch there. He was wide open. Secondary for East kind of fell asleep there, unfortunately. And Breck Warren, after being the intended receiver for a few passes on that drive, not being able to get a pass in the end zone, finally gets one there. And the Hawks right back in this one. Jack McAllister going to kick the point after.
McAllister on the PAT. Snap is good, kick is up, and that is also
Extra
money
point
in the
is
bank.
good.
So it's a 7-point game with 8:07 GT, and Rock Russell bailed him out with a run.
Left in the ball game. East 41, Alta
And
34.
on a little post route, they find Breck Warren. Nothing but wide open.
Absolutely.
Big t-shirt, Billy. Watch on my wrist, but I want that dice. Talk crazy when I pull up in sight. How high? Run that back, some stylish. Yo, talk big t-shirt, Billy. Watch on my wrist, but I want that dice. Talk crazy when I pull up in sight. Hey, how high? Put it in perspective. I got everything I wanted and some extra. I am not the type to turn it into a detective. Got to on my own phone.
Number 16 to kick off.
McAllister to kick it off here.
And a little DMX prior to the kickoff.
And McAllister boots this one off of the fingertips of Lucius Latali, right into the end zone for a touchback.
Kickoff into the end zone to be a touchback. Leopards will start first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Do you know where you at? Let me give you some advice before you get too attached, baby. Don't get caught up in the lies, cause you won't never make it back. Cause this city, this town, is so much more than that, baby. Do you feel like surfing on the waves? Oh, baby.
A 7-point ball game, GT. East has got to run the football here.
Yeah, the Leopards are looking to burn some clock here in the 4th.
As that pass is caught and taken to the 29-yard
Crosby
line.
pass complete to Tua Takabaki.
Tua Takabaki.
It's enough for a Leopard first down. First 10 at their
Tua
own 30.
Tabaki. Gives his team a fresh set of downs here. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 30. Hands it off up the pipe. He goes, and Otukolo works his way to a 1st down.
Number 2, Otukolo. 11-yard pickup
And
another
keep that clock
Leopard
running,
first
GT. That's what they're
down.
trying to do.
Absolutely. Number 51 for Alta, Benjamin Wollenberg, looked to make that tackle on Otukolo, but missed. And Nasio Otukolo able to pick up several yards on that play.
And they hand it off again to Hola. Gain of 2.
Number 1, Hola, the carry. Pickup of 3. It'll bring up 2nd down 7.
No surprise that the run game has been paying dividends for the East High Leopards tonight, Mike.
Yeah, we talked about this, GT. Their run game has been phenomenal, but Alta showed up tonight on both ends of the football in terms of offense, passing, and their run game, but it's just been their defense that hasn't been able to keep them in this game as much as they'd like to. Crosby fires that one to Hola, and that should be a first down.
And is that going to be a roughing the passer penalty on
down on the field.
number 41, Kalipa?
And that should be another 15 yards, GT.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, added on to the end of that.
This ball is going to be moved to the 34-yard line, yeah.
Blake Burdett and company not happy about that call. And that is going to give the Leopards an even more favorable field position here as they look to make this a two-possession game once again.
1st and 10 Leopards at the 34-yard line of the Hawks.
Crosby hands it off. Otukolo stays on his feet, powers his way to the 24-yard line.
Number 2,
and another first down.
Otukolo on the carry. There'll be another Leopard first down.
And Otukolo, GT, continues to just wow us here on this Friday night.
He really does. Curious to check the stat report at the end of the game to see how many rushing yards he had. 3 rushing touchdowns. I mean, he's been really doing it all on the ground for his team tonight.
Crosby hands off to Otukolo. Otukolo bounces outside. He's got room to run, makes another man miss. No, great tackle by Kason Torrey, but a flag flies.
Otukolo on the carry.
And these flags are getting tossed left and right, Mike.
Down and flag on the play.
And it is going to be against the Leopards.
The Leopards is the call.
Thought that was a pretty good block for Otukolo on the left side, but ref called a hold.
Kason Torrey, though, into the mix.
Bring up first down.
On the tackle, it'll be a first, and this is well, another trip to Hawaii. 1st and 20. Got first and an entire Pacific Ocean to go. See what they can do. And he handed off Otukolo. Otukolo dropped in the backfield. And a nice play by number 50, Nash Davis.
Otukolo on the carry.
Defense all right through that one.
They'll bring up second down, 21.
Very good play there from the Alta D-line. And if they can string together a few more stops here, Mike, they might force a field goal or even a punt here.
I think all they're trying to do, GT, is keep that clock running and turning. Already down to 4:43. They just got to get the ball back, find a way to do it. Looks like they're going to bring defensive pressure here. They do. They blitz. Crosby throws. Lorscher makes the man miss. Stays on his feet to the 25. Now to the 20. And Lorscher.
Pass complete to Lurcher.
Nearly bails his team out. It's going to be a 3rd and short here from the 16.
Great job by quarterback Damian Crosby for getting rid of the ball quickly off the Alta blitz. And it's going to be a penalty.
Sideline warning on
Sideline warning, rather, against the Leopards, so no flag thrown. Yeah, great catch and stayed on his feet and was able to avoid a few tackles there.
It's where the defense really has to step up.
4.
With 3rd and 4, you make a stop here. Maybe force a field goal, or I don't know.
Yeah, the Hawks defense has to get a stop here if they want to stay in this. If they want to stay in this game.
Crosby fakes, runs it himself, stays on his feet, down to the 5, 4, and he is stopped there at the 3-yard line, still powering his legs forward as helmets fly to the ground.
And another flag is thrown.
Crosby on the keep.
Been really impressed with Crosby's footwork tonight, Mike.
He's been fantastic, GT. He really has, and I think the one thing we talked about is him figuring out his passing game. Because prior to tonight, coming into tonight's game, Damian Crosby was 27 of 58. Less than a 50% completion percentage.
If Crosby can become a more elite pocket passer, he is going to be a problem at the next level for sure.
Hawks for a face mask.
And they'll move this half the distance to the goal. Down to the 2-yard line.
I don't know you little stupid. Wow. Hey, you look dumb. Hey, boy.
3:34 to go and counting. Damian Crosby takes the snap, hands off Otukolo, and a 4th touchdown.
Number
Patrick,
2,
+1.
touchdown.
Nacio Otukolo having the game of his life.
I mean, 3 rushing touchdowns going into this game, 4 tonight. 4 in 1 game, 3 in 3 games. I mean, Otukolo having quite the game tonight. Incredibly impressive how he's able to stay on his feet and break tackles, Mike.
Looking like a vintage Saquon Barkley out there, Garrett.
Cooley on to attempt the extra point. Where are you going, Chad? Game's not over.
Joe Cooley onto the field to attempt the PAT. It's perfect.
Cooley's kick is good.
And Alta's going to have to try to score a quick touchdown, go for an onside kick, and tie this game up. Similar start
after the game. East High 48, Alta 34.
Just come outside, take your time.
I did a Westlake game with Alta a few weeks ago at GT, and Alta looked like a different team out there. Dominated the game. And tonight they are struggling on the defensive end.
They are, unfortunately, and you know what? They're an elite team with a phenomenal coaching staff. So definitely look for them to bounce back from this one if they can't pull off a miracle comeback here.
They'll be number 35, Cooley.
I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on
Cooley to kick it off with 3:26 to go. Cooley nails that one, and it's going to be returned. Here we go. The 20, and wow, Fabrizio jumps his way to the 26-yard line.
Number 18 on the return goes up
But
and down.
what a ferocious hit. What a ferocious hit, GT, by number 44.
Alta take over 1st and 10 at their own 22. Excuse me, 27.
Braxton Jones, what a hit.
Made the tackle there. Phenomenal play. And Alta is going to take this one.
Alta football from their own 26-yard line. Brown takes a snap and fires a screen pass, and Hola right on cue. What a hit.
Down by number 1, Hola.
Leone Hola with the tackle there.
Play to bring up 2nd down 14.
One of many guys on East High that gets it done on both ends of the ball.
2nd and 14 here. 2:48 in the clock. And counting. Brown's got to throw. He fires one. It's caught. And going to be placed at the 31-yard line, and the completion.
Pass complete. I'll bring up 2nd down.
Third and 5 here. Takes a snap. Brown fires over the middle, incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down.
Be a 4th and 5, GT.
Hawks forced to punt here.
No, they're going to go for it, GT.
They are going to go for it, you're right. Sorry.
I mean, you got no choice.
You got no choice. I keep looking and not looking at the clock throughout this game, so it has been a slugfest for sure.
Malones has converted on a 4th earlier today, but that one incomplete. Intended for Brock Russell. Turnover on downs.
Intended for number 21 falls incomplete.
And this one looking all but over for the Alta Hawks in their 4th game of the season. East High going to take over from the 31-yard line.
A couple of scores of note. Granger 34, Skyline 6. Olympus 38, West 34 in the 4th quarter. Brighton 35, Highland 0, final.
Unfortunate turnover on downs there for Alta. And East High going to run this one out.
Otukolo makes his way to the outside, stays on his feet, and pushed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Otukolo on the carry, but there's a flag on the field.
Penalty 999 tonight, Mike.
Where's I be ballin' like I'm pro.
Personal fouls on the Leopards.
Offensive personal foul.
Repeat 1st down.
It's going to be another 1st down from the 40.
Be 1st down 18.
1st and 17. 18, rather. No, 17. Whatever. Handoff. Pushes his way, stays on his feet. What a powerhouse run. And Leone Hola.
Carrier number 1, Hola.
Continues his stellar play here tonight.
That push there really underscored the strength of East High's O-line.
Bring up 2nd down 4.
Solid O-line, solid D-line. And their ground game has been phenomenal here tonight.
It'll be a 2nd and 4 with 1:17 to go. Alta might not touch the football again tonight. Clock down to 1:07 here. Crosby takes the snap. Stays in the pocket, fires towards the end zone, and a touchdown to Lorser.
Crosby,
Marcus Lorser.
Touchdown.
A perfectly run route, and they capitalized to make it a 54-34 ball game.
27 yards on the touchdown pass.
They not like us. 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 They not like us.
This Lorcher's
Cooley onto a
2nd receiving
point.
touchdown on the season. And Only 8 receptions their last 4 games, 2 of them for touchdowns.
Kick is up and good.
As Cooley nails it. "61 seconds left, GT. A chance to pass some stats here for Alta.
101 left in the ball game. East 55, Alta 34.
And what of a turn of events here in the fourth quarter, Garrett. It's been a pretty decent game throughout. And then
Reminder at the end of the game,
broken open to a 21-point game here.
Please exit through the south end zone. East fans.
Like many sports, it's a game of runs, and while Alta commanded the lead early on, East has been, hammering the ball through the end zone throughout this second half, and it's been tough for Alta to keep up.
Cooley to kick off.
And Joe Cooley to kick this one off. And through the hands of Brock Russell into the end zone for a touchback.
Ball goes in the end zone for a touchback. Hawks will start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line with 101 left.
First game of region team out of Colorado.
Yeah, Brown here from the shotgun, and another whistle.
Timeout East.
And a timeout for each side. GT, we're close to a 3-hour ball game here.
Been quite a long one.
Reminder, next week, home game against Valor Christian.
Saquon Barkley tonight, GT. 3 touchdowns in his Philly debut.
I'm very happy I'm not playing against him in fantasy this week. First Brazil game for the NFL, I believe.
Yep,
Took
correct.
place in Sao Paulo.
Yep. And that one's incomplete from Tucker Brown.
Pass incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Do have Jordan Love on my bench, though, so we'll see how he played. Take a look at those stats later.
How did he play, Austin? I think Austin's got stats for it.
Gonna make this a night to remember. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Tonight, tonight, tonight. Gonna make this a night to remember.
2 touchdowns, interception, GT. You might have made a decent investment on that one. How did Jalen Hurts play? Is the question. I started Jalen Hurts. So let's check that one out. Jalen Hurts, 20 of 34 GT, and he threw 2 picks for me. Not great. But we'll take it. 2 touchdowns. There's another whistle
Delay
here.
game penalty on the Hawks.
I mean, delay game penalty on the Hawks. What is the longest high school football game of all time? Do you know, Austin? Is this it? Yeah. It's close to 3 hours, GT.
Yeah, quite a long game. Those penalties definitely impacting the time of this game for sure.
As Tucker Brown floods the pocket, throws it up for Fabrizio, and it was
Pass falls incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Had some ABBA plays here at East High, a song that I almost hear every weekend, GT, and honestly, for me, it gets old.
When ABBA comes on in the gym, oddly enough, it is quite motivating.
Bring up 4th down.
Is it really?
It is. It's on the gym playlist.
15.
Really? That one dropped by Nolan Lonez, so they will kick this one away.
Yeah, it's ABBA and got a metal playlist with Creed. They're playing tonight at USANA, formerly known as USANA. Got some friends at that concert. 3 Doors Down, Finger 11. A lot of very cool hard rock bands from the late 90s, early 2000s.
We both have some buddies at that game.
We do.
As they punt this thing away. And McAllister kicks as it takes an East High bounce, and they're going to run this one into the end zone for another Leopard touchdown. Wow. Unexpected name that time, Reese Hintemeyer. His first touchdown of the season.
He's picked up and returned down to the 2-yard line, 3-yard line, excuse me. It'll be 1st and goal.
No, they're going to give him 1st and goal from the 3, GT. I thought it was a touchdown, man, Hintemeyer.
I did as well. Unfortunate punt there. They were looking to put a little more oomph on that ball.
I thought they signaled touchdown there, GT. Didn't it look like it? And a 21-point lead here for East High, and they have been in the driver's seat for pretty much this entire majority of the 4th quarter.
They really have. Running up the score now, Mike.
As How Will I Know plays here. Well, Whitney Houston, and the student section will start to clear out. Head home.
And as this game draws to a close, I want to give a few shout-outs.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, my dad watching at home. And
Dave Thompson.
Dave Thompson watching at home. Beautiful, sunny Southern California. And my mom as well, watching from Snohomish, Washington.
As into the game, by the way, Dave Thompson, if you're watching. Looks like Timmy Tao now is under center for East High.
Penalty on that last play, Mike.
Dave Thompson. Is Dave having a good time at home right now watching this game?
He is. I mean, you got a 75-inch LG Smart TV. You gotta take advantage of it.
Dave Thompson always enjoying either a basketball game or a football game on that TV.
Absolutely.
Watched many of our games from that TV.
He really has. Our question is, are the Cats watching at home, Mike?
Well, that's a phenomenal question. Pocatello Yanni, not watching. He's doing his own thing right now. Handoff to the outside. And another
flag here after that run play. And the clock is going to run out here.
Let this thing go.
On the field.
And first carry of the day for the brother of Nasio Otukolo. It was Aseli Otukolo on the carry.
Siley only a junior, so one more year here at East. And
personal foul penalty on the Hawks.
not surprised his brother probably on to bigger and better things at the next level.
4-yard line.
And really showcased his ability here tonight.
And they'll probably take a knee here, GT. I don't know if they're going to try to score a touchdown. They might try to score a touchdown, though.
Looks like they're going to knee this one out.
As there are 24 seconds on the clock. And should be another. No, they need the football. Timmy Tao does, and that'll do it, folks. The first region game of the season. East High is going to win it by a resounding score of 55 East to Alta's 34. And GT, it was a good one up until the latter half of that fourth quarter.
It really was, Mike. Alta commanded a lead early on in this game, but East High's offense was tremendous, very solid on the defensive end as well, and those penalty calls really impacted the game on both ends. But Alta, unfortunately, getting more yards off penalties than East High.
And GT, I think the turnovers were also an issue for Alta, something we talked about at the top of the show. If you're Tucker Brown, you got to limit the turnovers. Threw for 6 interceptions prior to tonight, and threw a pick here tonight in a big spot. 2 picks, 1 went for 6. And I do believe the other one did also result in a touchdown for East as well.
It did. One of those resulted in a touchdown for Ty J. Tate, number 20 for East High. And unfortunately things did not go according to plan for the Hawks. But they're definitely looking to bounce back from this one. Both teams very solid in 5A Region 6. And like I said earlier, East High's got a home game coming up next week against Valor Christian out of Colorado. So looking forward to seeing how that game goes for them as well.
As Alta moves to 1-0 in region play. East moves to 1-0 in region play. Alta goes to 0-1. Alta, kind of a similar start to last year. Alta was up and down to start the season, and they finished the year 10-4. So, knowing this team, take no momentum there from last year. They do have a first-year quarterback in Tucker Brown, but this is a team that tends to figure it out late.
Absolutely. First-year quarterback, first-year head coach, and most of the coaching staff for that matter. So it's a big transition, a lot of adjustments that need to be made, but we have a lot of confidence in this Alta team. We know how good they are. We've seen their potential, and they are going to bounce back from this one in a big way, I think, next week.
Should be fun. You want to finish on camera, or we'll call it a night? We're going to call it a night here, folks, from East High in Salt Lake City, Utah, on a beautiful Friday Night Lights. That is it for Garrett Thompson, Mike Goodkind, Austin, right here. This is Mike Goodkind saying, be good, be kind. Goodkind is out. We'll see you next week.